This is David Ward of the Ward Law Firm, and I protect the business owner who's facing divorce. In this series, we've been talking about the 3 most frequently asked questions that I get from people. And now we're on to the questions that people should be asking. Question number 2 that people should be asking is, should I leave the marital home? And the answer for this actually can vary from situation to situation. If it's your intent to keep the marital residence, frequently it's recommended that you not leave it. And while there is nothing to preclude the court from doing so, courts are usually reluctant to end a case with a final order ordering one spouse to leave so the other spouse can move back into a residence. So ultimately, your best chances of keeping the marital residence, if that's what you're interested in doing, is not to leave it at all. But there are some important considerations that go into this decision to begin with. And it's important to remember that the decision to keep or not keep the marital residence really is a very important financial decision. And there are a number of factors that need to be considered before making the decision, including, is the residence underwater? In other words, is it worth less than what is owed on the mortgage? Another consideration is whether or not you have sufficient income in order to support the resident, pay the associated costs, including mortgage payments, insurance, if there are homeowners, dues, those types of things. And finally, if you can afford to make any of the upcoming major repairs, such as replacing a roof, etc. So the final note that I would have, and this goes against what I had initially recommended about staying in the marital home, and that has to do with situations involving domestic violence. And if you're in a situation where you are concerned for your safety or the safety of your children, nothing trumps that. If you are concerned for your safety, there are things that can be done to get your spouse out of the home, but if you're concerned for your safety or the safety of your children, leave the house now. We can deal with that once you're in a position where we know that you're going to be safe. Nothing is more important than the safety of yourself and your children. So that is the second question that people should be asking when they're facing a divorce. I'm Dave Ward from the Ward Law Firm, and I protect business owners who are facing divorce.